Hi, welcome to part 9. This part shouldn't really exist, really. We should have finished in part 8. But for some reason, it seems like our machine just locked up as we were trying to do the final compilation, and I had to restart the machine. It looks like everything is happening at present. And the sound quality also seems very atrocious, so apologies for that. Not quite sure exactly what's going on. Let's hear my microphone. So what we did on the previous part, I will upload the video anyway, just for completeness of the record. But what we did in the previous part, and if I just bring up, I mean I got a fresh Emacs here, so this is a bit painful, is we managed to get, we deleted the model, the existing C# and C++, the technical space specific models, and then we were just about to try to see what happened when we compiled. Now, okay, this is expected, so what we need to now do is to just do a quick generation, because we did change the template slightly. Now, of course, we don't have any areas or anything. Our Emacs is completely blank. So, and I'm actually, for a laugh, I'm actually going to try to just work with the defaults, because the objective of this video is just to complete the task, because we had completed the task almost, but not quite. So let's just try to see if we can complete the task. Hopefully we get tests to go green. Okay, there we are. Tests are green now. So with this forget that we don't have any areas. So with this commit, then we delete the technical space specific models. I will do that just now. Text.cpp C#. Delete models and associated code. And then the other last thing we want to do as well is just to get rid of this chap here, which we don't really use, and hopefully that is kind of the end of this task. I think that's just going to go through. So if we just say something like text remove unused C++ model to text C++ chain. Right, okay, so that is the end of that. So okay, so what we've done then is with this change we finally managed to merge all of the technical space specific models using a common infrastructure. I mean, this is not the complete end of the job, because we took a lot of shortcuts here. For example, we could have merged the profiles, we could have tidied up the keys, there's many things that we did not do. But that's by design actually, not by mistake. We wanted not to confuse the issue. We wanted to make sure we didn't really get involved in a whole lot of sideshows. And that the key thing really was to get the task at hand done. Which brought across the helpers and many things here that we know for sure are not done correctly. But all in all, I think we've done what we wanted to do, what we set out to achieve in this task. And then now what we need to do then is to, as you can see there in one of the sprint goals, we just need to close the story. As you can see here, I can't actually close it properly. So if we close the story, and so that is it. This is the end of this series of videos. We're almost done with the sprint as well. I mean, we're gonna continue and try to do some work on org mode this sprint. I might do another series of videos for that actually. But for now, in terms of the 2 sprint goals, we've more or less achieved the sprint goals. We're just about to close the sprint, and whatever is left of this sprint will be working on org mode. So all in all, it was a very successful sprint. We did what we set out to achieve. It was very complicated, very tricky. Very boring in some parts. It required a lot of boring, repetitive work. In fact, one thing we will do just for a laugh is we're just gonna regenerate all the org mode models. Again, we don't really have Emacs set up properly, so this is going to be... So what we'll do with this is, let's just say models, regenerate org modes models. And the cool thing about this now is that you can see here how the future is going to look like. If I have a quick peek at models, it's not exactly the complete future, but it's part of the future. And if you now look at the text model, I'm just for a laugh, I'm just going to minimize everything here. So this is how the future is going to look like. Still not, I mean, we still have a few things here that need to be changed. So for example, we still have these global mustache templates that need to be moved over to technical space specific sort of areas. But in fact, I wonder if we've got those stories. No, I don't think we do. So we're still calling them whale templates. So move whale templates to TS namespaces. So at present, the whale templates are in the top level namespace of the text model, but they we don't have autofill. It's very annoying when you have to reset Emacs. Should really be in each technical space. And there you are. Yeah, as you can imagine, we need to move that there. But I mean, the gist of what I was trying to show you was just how the world will look like in the future. We will have the transforms. Then within the transforms, we'll have the technical spaces. And in these technical spaces, then we'd have the facets, the parts, and all these sort of things. And within the facets, then you start to see the actual types. And as you can see here, the stitch template is there, which is quite nice. And then in the stitch template, we can then say, let's edit this. Well, I don't really have. So let me just exit that for a second. What I'll do is I'll just quickly load up polystitch mode, and then if I go back here and if I say please give me stitch mode, you can see here, you can see the stitch mode is up, and now I can see my template. I can update my template, don't need LSP mode, and then when I'm done with updating my template, I go back to my org mode model, and away you go, and all of it is here. So for example, if I'd like to make a change to something like my keys, which is a problem at present, you can see the keys are all here, and so I can very quickly, I mean very quickly, I could locate all of the containing namespaces, and it will take me literally seconds to delete all of these keys and regenerate the models. So that's going to be the future, and the future is all org mode really. So that's the work we're going to start next. But that's it. This is all for this series of videos. Thank you very much for watching.